Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to the final video of Wednesday. This is going to be the video that I was hoping to make several hours ago, but hey, game hasn't been doing very well, has it? It's been very scuffy. So the video that I was going to do, the first one was going to be what this video was, which is a how the side event works video. And basically, in a nutshell, how this works is, well, first of all, you need to go to your objectives. Once you go to your objectives, you'll then get something that will pop up on a daily basis. I will be doing a video that will break down some ones that are going to come in the coming weeks or days, then weeks. And those will be revealed by Kabam in a recent video, funnily enough. But the one that was on today was in order to level up your anti-venom. So if you've got an anti-venom at 3-star, just level them up. Simple as that. And then you'll get yourself an antibody. Antibodies will be able to be found if you click your resources summary. Now, I'm already partway through trying to do a video on that. I was partway through recording this video, and then everything went down. And then, I just thought, oh, right, okay, well, I'm partway through. Once you get to the opportunity of doing your Cosmic Eclipse quests, they are a fight of 3, which you can see right here. And the best thing I would recommend with anybody, because you get a choice of 6 of them, okay? 6 of them to choose from. I will put a link in the description to this particular thread done by Kabam Boo for the kind of like information on the quest. And I'm going for the third one. The third one, and they'll come up with 6. Okay, so as soon as you click on them, the Cosmic Eclipse quests, which is the one on the left, it'll come up with 6 options of 6 quests, and these are the ones in those particular order. And the one I'm going for is the one that gives 6-star shards. Believe it or not, I like a bit of 6-star shards. Even though sometimes I get absolute trash from them, I like doing them. So, I'm going to go and do it. So these are repeatable things. You should get 28 as an opportunity to grab. I've done a video last month, but I'll probably have to refresh it and redo like a new one to say like, well, you can only get this amount from this month when it comes to the volume of 6-star shards. The biggest issue is that I don't believe you can actually do multiple difficulties, which does create a bit of a problem if you're kind of looking to take home a huge amount of those lovely 6-star shards. Teams wise, I would say anything that deals with Spiderverse champions. I mean, for me, I'm going to be taking, like Dr. Doom in for some of the fights. Not all of the fights, but definitely some that I kind of feel like it's going to be of value. These don't seem too bad. This is legendary difficulty, but, you've got to watch out for that bubble shield. And the advantage is if you are, feeling a bit cagey, which I could be like now, like cagey there, well, I shouldn't be doing that. I should be intercepting more. Then, hey, you can take a few in the block for a little while, and then look to then get the champion throwing off some special attacks like that, and then you're back in again, smacking a little bit, doing a little bit of, stuff that you do, and then this, fight is over as soon as it's started. You don't have to really kind of worry too much, especially if you've got a rank 3 6-star, but a 565 champions are probably going to be enough. And let's face it, if you're doing legendary difficulty and you're Cavalier or a Thronebreaker, you'll probably find yourself this is a bit more straightforward than anything. So, meh. The great thing about this is that you can have the preview button. So if there's any champions you're facing off against that you're unsure about, especially like Stark Spy, any kind of Spidey, anything that's going to evade, then look to your champions like Red Goblin, Venom, just ones that deal with Spider-Verse champions, as well as those that suppress evade, your She-Hulks, your Apocalypses possibly, but then there's one that's resistant disorient. It's like Apocalypse, for example, that can shrug that off. Anything that can shrug off a debuff effect is handy as well, but just mainly champions that deal with Spider-Verse champions are normally going to be some of your best options. I personally use Falcon, swear by Falcon, think that he's pretty cool. And you can see here, like, we're picking up some Klyntar Katalysts there for a little Steve. And yeah, after that is done, you are locked. So do the difficulty you find is the best one to go for. It's kind of disappointing that you're not able to do multiple difficulties, but it is nice. It does add up, I mean, we'll do some quick calculations right now, do some quick maths on some numbers. So if I do 28 times 500 time equals 14,000 6-star shards that I'll be getting as a potential option if I was to do that quest 3, as we said. And just again to repeat myself on the different types of quests, which are on screen right now, you do you. At the end of the day, whatever you want to choose, you go do it. If you want gold, go and do quest 6, which is the gold. If you want to do some of the others, then hey, you have at it as well. But they only appear as the 6 once you choose with one of your antibodies, one of your keys to have, because they're essentially your kind of like your daily. So let's say that there's your daily quest. Now, turning our attention over to Lil Steve, I can't actually remember what class he is. I think he's class Lus, if I'm being honest, especially being a 1-star, unless he's science, which I don't think he is. Yeah, that's as long as you click 1-star. There we go. So if you click 1-star, you'll find him, and it is a case you. Oh wow, we've got it at 24. So it's going to take a little while in order to get him up a little bit further. So those catalysts are going to take a little bit of time, but then it's a point of going right. Well, what else? What's this other side event that's going on at the same time? Well, this side event is 2 champion option usage, or 1 champion. Sorry, it was 2 champion for the other one. This is where you use your Lil Steve, and you can take him in to take on various different things. And this is the I don't really know what to describe it, except it's the one and done content. Let's call it the one and done. So luckily we get the preview here, that we can take a look around of what is going down on these specific routes, which are is it 1 track you got to do on these or not? But usually you can see the shards on them. For some reason I can't. Maybe it's because it's in preview mode that I can't see the rewards per se. So let's go in any case with Lil Steve. And I would recommend, if you are taking Lil Steve in, make sure he's fully ramped up and fully ranked up, because that's just the problem with it. You will find that Steve is Summoned Symbiote. Sorry, I should be more specific here. Is not going to really be as powerful as he should be until he's been fully ranked up. And that's really kind of like my point right there. Because at the moment here, you're kind of looking at going like, oh, okay, so 816. Yeah, so he's not going to do much in the way of damage. And I see Little Steve in action. Like, he gets some good. Wow, okay, he gets a lot of block proficiency for someone so small, but yet so mighty. But as I said, like, maybe it's best to leave the side event to last. And that's what I'll be doing. I'll be waiting to, as soon as I've ranked up my Lil Steve, is then further towards the end of the month, is then looking to rank him up to the max rank. Just kind of feel like I'm doing a lot more damage. I mean, look at the bleed kind of things. It's pretty mighty. He's got good control as well. That's the one thing to say about Lil Steve. He seems to have a lot of pace to him, which not saying a lot of champions do, but when times I've had that SP2 with Venom on my face, like, it's just not been as smooth to evade it. So hey, you know, that's good news to see, especially as he gets his SP2 again. But it's just snappy. It's got good pace to it. So I think Kabam have done a very good job with making this champion like work well. I say that as I go down for a block and it doesn't engage. So hey, you know, sometimes good game, sometimes very bad game. That's just the thing. Get hit. I mean, that's a good example there. If you get hit, then wow, that's a lot of damage to take, and that can be seen as very disappointing if that is the case. So maybe it's a case of like ranking up Summoned Symbiote and Lil Steve up to rank 5 in order to make him better for this content. Especially that you have to go down the line to like 5 stars right there. You'll then be going to 6 stars. And then you'll be trying to then go over to more powerful 6 stars. Yes, nice. In order to get the 10,000 6-star shards for it. So yeah, beef up your Lil Steve before doing this. I think that's what I'll be doing, because I just don't think that the Steve at this particular strength is going to do it. He did some good damage there as a 1-star. And that's what happened last time. If you're unfamiliar with the 2018 event, the Summoned Symbiote was a lot more powerful when it came to the attack side of things when it was taking on some of the content. But you only felt that that was really a case when you got to the further ranks. And that's just the thing. I believe this is going to be more of a rank 5 at the 1-star. They will start seeing things of little improvements. There's also other elements to the champion as well when it comes to like the pre-fight, which are going to help you out in this as well. And those pre-fights do look relatively good. I mean, you know, on screen right now, they get an improvement in attack rating. Look, and you might be thinking like, oh, that doesn't look much. But, you know, we saw what the champion was capable, especially from a bleeding perspective. And as well, like, a damage output isn't actually that bad. I think there's some stuff when it comes to the scaling of the champion and the nodes surrounding, or the way that this quest is built in order to amplify and improve things. And you look at this stuff where it comes to like medium attacks reduce evade ability accuracy by a flat 50% additional. Heavy attacks have a 60% chance to remove a bleed debuff from the opponent and replace it with a poison debuff. So it's handy against you know, bleed and poison immunity. And reduces health recovery and 30% reducing evade ability. Again, good. Nullifying, helpful, you know. And it says by 35%, light attacks have a 30% chance to nullify one buff. Each time the nullifier occurs, passively regenerate 12.59 base health. And I think we were doing that. I mean, not at the end point. You know, we did get smacked, but it's a good highlight of how spongy that champion is and how you need to really think about the rank up a lot more. Get the weakness debuff on, good, and then armor break off the SP2. Nothing for the SP3, but again, like that's where this champion matters, is for this particular content when you're grinding out. And yeah, I will be ranking up my Summoned Symbiote, my Lil Steve, before I take on this. I think that's probably my kind of like definite top tip when it comes to the Cosmic Horror. You know, get your Lil Steve up to be the best of the best, of the tippy to top. You've got 27 days to do it, so hey, plenty of time. So that's been a little bit of a go over of the side event, looking into how you get your daily objectives, number one. Number two, what you do when it comes to a process of Cosmic Eclipse and the best quests to choose. Choose what you see fit. As I said, we do have those breakdowns which are on screen again right now. So quest 1 is all about getting your tier 4 and tier 5 class catalyst fragments. And then you've got your basic catalyst fragments. I don't know, is that a typo there? I don't know. It is. Maybe it's because you do get more T5 CT than you might think. And then you got third one, which is 6-star shards and your 5-star signature stone crystal. The fourth one is all about your 5-star shards and also 5-star signature stone generics, and then you've got tier 2 alpha, tier 4 basics, gold. But you are getting your Klyntar Katalysts, which if it's taking 24 at a time, it does ramp up. It's going to take several days in order to make sure your Lil Steve is as powerful as possible to take on Cosmic Horror, as Cosmic Horror is all about one champ in particular, and that is going to be Lil Steve. Your options are very thin, so make sure as well to kind of ramp him up, make him strong as possible, and then, you know, good luck in that particular grind. Make sure to follow a video that I'm going to post tomorrow about potential potential objectives coming in and the champion options, the targets to take them down. That's going to be dropping hopefully some point tomorrow. And yeah, look out for other content about this month's stuff. Appreciate you for supporting this video, and especially what has been a very kind of weird and scuffy day. I'm going to go to bed now because I got, you know, stuff to do tomorrow, lots of content to do. Appreciate you. Much love. Check out some of the content posted on screen right now. Have a great day. Have a great sleep. Have a great life and all that stuff. See you tomorrow for some more content. Bye-bye, everybody.